In today's video, we'll look into a scenario in which America and North Africa goes to war. And the first thing that happens is obviously naval fighting over control of the Atlantic, which I think America's Navy would overpower theirs. And they do this. And they go like that. And that America does. It's an ingenious strategy to go like that. Take over the territory without having to put your boats in. Which West Africa catches on to North Africa. It could be Sudan can also be considered East Africa, like Mali can be also considered West Africa. But I wanted to include these guys, but then it would be kind of intruding West Africa, Central and West Africa. And well, America's Navy is somehow quicker. And wait a minute, is it coming from Virginia? Yeah. With the first naval fighting officially breaking out. And how does naval fighting work? It just works as fighting. And the Americans push back these vessels, with their fighting campaign going well against North Africa. As they push them back hundreds of kilometers of lands lost, America decides they can make a naval blockade. That won't be that effective, but to some extent will. So they go just around into the south. And then they engage in naval fighting here. And, well, America looks like this, while West Africa's naval domination looks like this. But with them realizing they're going to try heading towards Portugal and Spain, they start moving forces north to distract the American Navy from going straight. Which isn't that great. The American Navy almost catches up before these guys get to here, almost to Portugal. Which doesn't happen. America just surrounds Portugal's coast. And yeah, now their only option to get out is either to break free or go through. There. Another choke point. As I'm thinking that this is not the worst that could happen, America just comes in with a campaign of brutally attacking the Navy. And they do what they always do. And you want to know what America always does? They bomb you. They go kaboom. And yeah. And yeah, they got to Morocco's coast. Morocco? You're attacking Morocco? I thought you were friends. Well, I guess in this scenario, friendships have been shoved aside. This is what America says about friendship. Only be friends till it doesn't give you anything. Yeah. With them landing in Morocco by Rabat. Well, south of it, and moving into Algeria and Western Sahara. And some people will argue Western Sahara isn't a nation because it's not, but I'm saying it is. Yes. Who doesn't like saying Western Sahara? Just let Western Sahara disappear, meanwhile. Whereas I'd be like, yeah, You're going to be a country now. Yeah. And yeah, now the Navy of West Africa suffers. With Algeria being forced to start moving naval vessels out to try and cut off Americans, which doesn't go so well because America just does this. And they have secured their naval dominance, basically. But with the rest of the nation seeing their strategy of cutting Mauritania off, they all push forces towards the coast. With America being stalemated at some success, but America just does what they always do. They start bombing everyone. Okay, America, you like bombing people? I'm making another landing after bombarding the out of them. With Western Sahara being nothing soon. And yeah, this kind of happens. But it doesn't really matter because it was under Red Team domination. With Americans soaring across, cutting Mauritania off. And securing this gain by doing that. But they forgot one thing when securing their gains. This. Let me get to the open waters. But America occupies and is surrounding them with a naval blockade that's brutally starving the people, basically. What a shock. And America continues south. Sahara from Mauritania, which is a success. But with them having sufferings at the very north by Morocco and Algeria. Wait, what? They're working together? And they almost stop America's cutoff of them from Western Sahara. But America sees this and just does this. And yeah, basically they take out this encirclement. And then seeing the aggression from the north, they justify bombarding all of their major cities everywhere. So yeah. Definitely legal. The Americans are definitely legally doing it. And well, Mauritania kinda can't hold up. As America just says, paratrooper time. Doot, 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 doot. Who would expect guerrilla fighters to make a face? The guerrilla fighters die. And well, what's left of these fighting does that bit. With them making landings in Morocco again and making a big push into Algeria from Morocco. And then they push up north towards Rabat. While they see it's Navy time. And there is no boats in that area. The moose boss. America, who starts bombarding the coast of Morocco, despite everybody saying you can't do that. But really, who can stop you? In the UN, America can just veto it. China can just veto it. Russia can just veto it. France and Britain. So, does that make the UN really fair? No. Only certain people can justify it, can veto, and the people who can veto it are often the ones who start the wars and do the war crimes. And they're also often the ones who start wars are not in international court, so who's to stop them? And Rabat falls, and then they're forced to push like this, because how would you be able to cross these mountains. Oh, wait. Wild mapping be like, do, do, do. And there's no mountains. Definitely. No, I'm kidding. I think there is mountains. Which Moroccan forces are on. So, yeah. But then Morocco's like, America, what do you say? Do. In these videos, there's always guerrilla fighters. If there ain't guerrilla fighters, there's no point in watching it. Well, guerrilla fighters just say, yeah. We go. But America be like, bomb, 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 bomb. And why is that a shock? I'm America and Laos. Bomb, bomb, bomb. I'm America and Vietnam. Bomb, bomb, bomb. I'm America. In any conflict I start, boom, boom, boom. And they take out Morocco, one of the strongest nations in Africa. But not the strongest. They're headed for the strongest, many people suspect. And well, they're in Algeria. And Algeria says, no, get out of my land. I pray you get out of my land. I say, get out of my land. I wish that would be that simple in real life. And then this happens. Nations are offered to leave for money by America. And America starts their war here. With OPEC saying, no, you're getting no oil, America. And America being like, fine, I'll just ask my friend up north. Wait, what? Did they just do? And then this happens. And Algiers collapses. With them in a bad spot because they forgot about taking over the Navy. Oh wait, they already did. And they continue towards Tunisia. Isn't Tunisia America's ally? I believe Sudan kind of has good relations with America. No, they did, but I think a coup happened, so maybe that changed it. With Egypt holding up the brunt of this war, with Egyptian forces. You want to see where Egyptian forces are fortifying? Basically, these are the Egyptian forces. They're fortifying all of this coast. And they don't think America will come down towards Sudan. Which, just to let you know, they're sadly mistaken. And you may be like, how sadly mistaken? Well, what do you think of it when America does what you least expect? They learn from some war or another, and they're like, hey, they aren't expecting this. They don't have any defense. And Saudi Arabia can't get involved in this war because a wild mapper said so. So they just go south and around. And while it's a long route, sending a navy down into here after they spot American Navy here. That's not dominated by America, which it becomes quickly after dominated by America. And look, they're just running up their coasts. With America being like, I thought you said you were strong, Egypt. I'm stronger with the Middle East than with East North Africa. Well, that isn't a lie. And this happens. With America having officially got forces in Sudan. Egypt is forced to move some forces out of North Africa, which they decide, yeah, we'll do just the desert. Oh, wait, you forgot about something. Water. Do you know what else is in the middle of the desert besides the water that's underground? Well, that's in Libya. Oil. And you know what America loves, guys? Oil. And you know what America would fight to the death for? Oil. And you know why? Because they like oil. But in my opinion, I think we should all just go green. Then we don't have wars. over oil. Think of it. We solved the world. Well, Saudi Arabia will just say, what about my economy? Yeah, about that. Sorry. And then they take Tunis. And then they start doing this. But the Egyptian forces just evacuating. But Egyptian forces did not expect to see this happen. But then something crazily erratic happens. Boom, 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 boom. Square guerrilla fighters? What happened to rounded guerrilla fighters? Mm-hmm. But America just goes boom, 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 like they always do. And luckily for us, they're not like Rusland, where in their video of going against a region, they just nuke them. Yeah, I hope. These are like the only scenarios that would have nukes if nukes were to be used. I don't really like using nukes because then you can just say it blew up. With a smart strategy, just go straight to Khartoum. They hit the Nile, they go like this around. They surround Khartoum and urban fighting breaks out. They're victorious. With them cutting Sudan in two. And basically saying, Sudan, you ready to capitulate? Sudan says no. But then America goes boom, 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 boom with bombs. And they go crazy with all of the air being occupied by them. And boom, 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 boom. Boom, boom. They take out Sudan. And every outcry is made by the UN. But America be like, veto, 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 veto. You know what Russia be like in that word timeline? Veto, veto, veto. Well, you can veto it. All right. Doesn't mean you're right. But I'm anticipating a nice operation in Libya. With them pushing here, taking Tripoli, and then they push here, taking more, and then they push here, taking even more, and then they push down into Libya's water source. And what do you believe? Libya's water source is under the water? Like, what do you guys? Yeah, it's underground. And then, yeah. Egypt launches a last-ditch attempt at getting a favorable peace treaty to them. They launch their last-ditch attempt at success on the battlefield. Which is smart. Oh my god, this video might be short, but not too short, if that makes sense. Well, they did do something. And then they say, America, you ready to go to the peace negotiations in Cairo, to the Treaty of Cairo? Sure. This is a no-fly zone. Well, America made Libya and Sudan puppets, and they occupy Morocco, Algeria, Tunisia. And you know what they did to Mauritania and Western Sahara? They made a colony. And then Egypt just gets fat. Well, that is funny. But now I need a thumbnail for this video, guys. But you know what Sudan basically is? Dependent on America. And yeah, we have a no-fly zone. What's next? No Navy zone? Well, I know Navy zone. They're not allowed to navally occupy these lands. Or navally occupy any of these lands. So basically, they get 2 no Navy zones, some no fly zones and stuff. And they have to pay a bunch of money to America, who started this war. And that's all for today's video. Now to go through the subscribers. We're at 102. I want 150 by January 1st. Our special has been delayed one day to Wednesday, when I'm doing a live stream at 2 p.m. on Wednesday, 2 p.m. NST time. And yeah, you should be there. And, well, that's all for today's video. Never mind, one more thing. You need to leave a comment, because comments let me know how you enjoy it. And please leave a like. Likes are awesome, because it shows you liked it. Get it? Like it? Then comments show you're actually watching these videos to the end, the very end. And yeah, my new microphone is chill. And that's all for today's video. Wild Mapper out.